happened, bruh. You feel me? This what happened. If we're gonna be here to kick it, bro, let's kick it, bro. This what happened, bro. AEW said, yo, we gotta switch days because you feel me, baseball and TBS, you already know how they get down. Turner, you feel me, Warner, they said we gotta do this. You feel me? They don't fuck around. You feel me? Tony Schiavone know. You feel me? That's why that's how we got Tony. You feel me? We had to make a deal. So they said, yo, we got to switch to Tuesdays. WWE said, oh, y'all gonna come, y'all gonna do y'all show on Tuesdays?
What did we tell you?
Remember all that shit y'all was kicking? Remember all that shit y'all was kicking on Wednesdays when we was on Wednesdays, and then y'all came on Wednesdays, and then we was losing because we was punching down, and actually we was really punching up because we ain't had the niggas that y'all had, and then now y'all got the niggas that we ain't got, and now y'all even got some of the niggas that we had, you feel me? And now y'all gonna come on Tuesdays when we switch to Tuesdays to get away from you bitch ass niggas, and now y'all want to come over here? Okay, so let's see how we play this. You feel me? Let's see how this go. You know what I'm saying? They pulled out all the big boys, pause. They pulled out all the stops. They pulled out all the isms. They said, yo, we need Oscar. We need Cena. We need Cody. We need Undertaker. We need LA Knight. We need who else was there? Rhea, Dom. You know what I'm saying? They said, yo, everybody coming to kick it. Everybody pulling up. It's like a family reunion. Who we introducing? This is my brother Cody, and you know he finished the story as soon as he came. I'm just like,
so they, like, bro, it was definitely like one of those situations, like okay, we lost the game. Like it's like when teams like they play away games and the fans go to the games. Like, okay, y'all was cheering a little bit too hard when we lost. When the home team lost, we'll see you in the fucking parking lot, bro. Like you might have won the Wednesday night war shit a while ago, but wait, we in the fifth quarter, nigga. We in the 10th inning, nigga. See me in the parking lot.
So we had time
and that's
to think
exactly
about
what
this.
this was.
Yeah.
Like,
and another thing.
Like this was a flex, bro. The word out there was that they were like, yeah, we gonna little brother these niggas. Where like they were like, we want to show them why we're WWE and why they're like second fiddle to us. It was some crazy shit like that was going around.
We're a developmental remember? A developmental, yeah. We've been waiting. First off, this NXT is under new management. The management of Shizzle, known as HB, all right? Shizzle, and he went and called all the white Debos that he can call in his Rolodex, all right? Let me get all my white Debo card. Let me go, Taker, what you doing? Huh? What you doing? Nothing. Can you come on the show? All right, man, whatever. We got Rhea. Yeah, listen. Yo, John, what are you doing? John, come on down here. Like, listen, and then how you gonna be mad? This is war. War don't stop. Beef don't end until one of y'all dies.
Not to mention, they're also trying to negotiate new TV rights for NXT as well. So they like, look, check this out. We not losing to the other right now. We not doing that.
Well, he probably gave a Michael Irvin speech in the back to the NXT locker room.
Listen, the announcements back and forth were like just so entertaining for me because it's like, oh, okay, cool. So we got Cody, we got Cena, we got Oscar, you feel me? And then all of a sudden it was like, okay, boom. All right, y'all doing that? Swerve versus Bryan Danielson. You feel me? We gonna go Yankee with it. Not only that, we got Jay White versus Hangman Page. You feel me? We gonna do that. Then WWE like, all right, cool. Y'all gonna do dope shit like that? We gonna go first minutes commercial free and Cody kicking off the ism. You feel me? What y'all gonna do? Y'all play ball in your court. Tony Khan said, all right, bet. That's how you want to play. We going 30 minutes commercial free too. And on top of that, Minoru Suzuki and Eddie Kingston in the pre-show buy-in. We just doing shit at this point. We just fucking with it.
And we gonna have a runoff.
Bro, it was literally 2021 Tony Khan versus 1997 petty Shawn Michaels. That's what it was. Yep. It was like, who can be the pettiest? Because when they were like, because Tony Khan went on the Dan Le Batard show. He won the Dan Lebatard show, and he was like, "Yeah, like I can do 30 minutes. Like TBS told me, like, hey, do 30 minutes. Go longer if you want to." He was like, "So we might even end up going to like an hour without commercials if we really want to." I was like, "Damn, like this means everything to this man." And we saw 2021 Tony Khan on a TL talking crazy, bro. I missed this shit so much. I missed the discourse. I missed the beef. I missed all of that. Because like when they moved off of Wednesday nights, like it's no reason to take shots like all the time. Like, hey, them niggas on the other channel, but you ain't watching them because you over here watching us. It's like no reason to do that shit. Like now, it was
fire.
Bro, it's like, when Gucci Mane came up and started talking hella shit on Twitter, that's what it reminded me. Like, guess who's back? Like,
oh, yeah.
Here he comes. Here comes Tony. Yo, he was going like he was replying to niggas like anybody that was saying like hey, he was gonna be Booker of the Year. Like he was like, yo, why are you on my page then? And you don't follow me. I'm like, damn, son.
That's the shit that I'm talking about, bro. This is full on Wednesday Night Wars 2020, not giving a fuck. Tony Khan, who is like, he used to do this shit all the time, and now like you see it like sometimes here and there. He was replying to somebody. It's usually something positive, or he's like making a joke. But this shit was just like anger, visceral anger, and I was like, I love it.
Yeah, he was war ready. He was ready for war, and that's the energy that you needed. Tony Khan took it for what it was. And like shit, that's how you're supposed to take it. You've been talking all this shit, and then this nigga, my man HBK just said one thing, boom, and I was like, well,
this was a hit job from the start. This was a Tupac in Vegas hit.
Hey, you know what? Yo, who's Keefy D? I'm like, blood. As soon as TK was like, all right, cool, we got Minoru Suzuki, Eddie Kingston, da. That's what we doing. Pre-show, watch it on YouTube. Come fuck with us. We really bout that. We got big ass. We got matches, nigga. We got matches. Hey, HBK said, all right, you playing Jade. Tweet that little picture and be like, this nigga Sean calling me. He getting on my nerves. What the fuck? I'll pull up. Whatever.
I guess I'll answer.
Bro.
Look, you can say what you want to say about what they doing with Jade. You feel me? But check this out. They're making it as if she is a hot commodity and they want to see her. You don't know what brand she gonna be on. You don't know where she gonna pop up. You don't know what she finna do. But check this out. She's gonna be there.
And you're gonna watch it.
That's all I'm gonna say. Let's talk about what happened on these shows, and y'all can get into it. I will be right back. Just 1 second because I need another beer.
All right, well, you go and we kick it off on Dynamite. All right, man. Like Dynamite, they had some good matches. The difference between like what AEW was doing and what NXT was doing, Graham was right. Like we got matches over here. It's like, yo, y'all over there talking, and like not for nothing, the way they started off the show was kind of wild because you got Cody Rhodes on the other channel talking about like Dusty and talking about the Dusty Classic and all this shit and his father, and you got Christian Cage kicking off the show. Like Christian Cage ain't seeing no parts of heaven, bro. Like that's it for you.
You giving it up, dog. You King Von.
Over.
You're gonna be roommates. Like yo, man. And what if he should have said something about that, man? Like he really could have said something.
No, I don't think they knew what was going on. I don't think there was speculation about what his announcements were going to be, but yeah, he kicked off the show. But like the matches that they had on the show, like they had Bryan Danielson and Swerve. That was a really good match. Like they was cooking. Like the whole all of these matches on the card, like all of them were good except for the main event. But like
wait, what was the main event?
The main event was Luchasaurus and Edge.
Oh yeah. The Dino nigga. Why?
Yeah.
Hey,
watch a dinosaur with a Lola Vice on TV. You out of your mind?
But yeah, the matches were good because you had that. You had Adam Page versus Jay White, which totally like cooked, bro.
Fire.
Like,
Of course.
Crazy.
I gotta stop talking shit about Jay White, man. I'm gonna leave him alone.
Bro,
Nah, bro, that's Jay White Hennessy, bro. That's Jay White Hennessy. They put they put the power pack, they put the battery in Jay White Hennessy back. They said, we giving you all the time that you need, my boy. Go out there and cook. This the second time that they done gave him like 20 plus minutes of TV time. Just cook. You feel me? The first time was the promo. This was the match plus the 15-minute promo with MJ. Nigga, we are out here. You feel me? Jay White Hennessy is up. You feel me?
But after the match, we sort of ran into some problems.
Yeah, we put the battery in his back and they put the quarters in his hand.
Yeah, we sort of ran into some problems. After the match, MJF came out and is basically like, "Hey, bro, this shit is cute. No, give me my belt back. Like I really put money into that. Like I need that back." Like he was like, "Yo, you need to give that back." Jay White's like, "No, you a bitch. I got the title. You ain't never getting this shit back. I will see you at Full Gear, and I'm gonna keep it then." And so, like, you know how like Juice Robinson be chiming in sometimes. He be saying funny shit. So they had a callback. This shit wasn't funny, bro. It was a callback to MJF's promo he made about like the quarters and everything like that. Like Juice Robinson pulled up with quarters. He was like, "Yeah, these quarters got your name on it, bro." And MJF went off. He was like, "Yo, you even bring them quarters around me, I'll end your fucking life." That verbatim is what he said. He was like, "I will end your life." And we ran into some discourse about this. Like, if you go online, like people are saying that it is anti-Semitic. Yeah, it is like it's racist. That it was like crazy for them to run this back when MJF did the promo about how he was bullied for being Jewish in school and everything like that, and how and they ran that back with the quarters. I don't know. I didn't feel too good about this. And even after like MJF kind of co-signed it and like they were like, yeah, he signed off on this and this was partially his idea and all that. I'm like, I still don't feel good about this. Like,
okay.
Doesn't Juice hit people with a roll of quarters in his hand all the time anyway?
No.
Yes, he does.
He does?
He does. This has been a thing of his for months.
All right. Side note, like I knew that people do that. Like they punch people with it. Like what's the name of the nigga, the Dynamite Kid or whatever? He got his shit.
Oh yeah, he got his shit rocks.
Yeah, for being an asshole backstage. But I was like, I knew that niggas do this shit. But when I heard the quarters and the way that MJF reacted, I was like, this isn't just him doing this. These two things have a connection. We're doing a callback to that shit over there, and I didn't like it.
Okay, I think we've stumbled upon something because this is going to be a learning moment for me and probably some other people, right? So, so the whole roll of quarters thing, I didn't want to talk about this the first time you mentioned it, but it's come back up and now they're actually implementing it into a storyline. So I need some clarity on that. I don't even know what that means. Is that something that just people did to him, or is there some type of connection between quarters and Jews? Do people just throw quarters at Jewish people, or was it just people? Or was it like no? Because my question is, do people throw quarters at Jewish people, or was people just being mean to MJF?
I think it was. I don't fully know. But when I saw it the first time, like the thought that popped in my head, I was like, "Oh, they're probably doing that because like you hear stories like motherfuckers throwing batteries at people and shit like that, and you think like, oh, they're just throwing shit just to hurt you." And I don't know if you ever had like a quarter or a coin thrown at you, but that shit does hurt.
Yeah, I thought.
And I don't know, but either way, like tying it back into the promo that happened before. I get what they're doing. We're trying to tell a story, trying to move forward, trying to have like, yo, this is a deep cut. He really trying to hurt this man. I'm like,
well, this is MJF's response from last week to people saying that the tofu shit that he was doing was bland. It was boring. It was very WWE-esque
The Rock
type
cut a promo
shit.
just like that, bro. So, but
Feeding into the crowd type shit. You feel me? Fruity Pebbles, please chant this type shit. You know what I'm saying? So this was his response to that. It feels like so. If he's digging deeper to say, all right, let's tell a story, that acceptable? Because then he went on Twitter, I guess today, and was like, "Oh, Muhammad Hassan did this. He was a terrorist character, and da 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 da." And I don't know enough. You feel me? Who's this right here? My let's see, Secret Little Nobodies in the chat says my friend is Jewish and he did she's special. Bad. It's listen, I'm here and I'm there at the same time. Special Little Nobody says my friend is Jewish and he did not find it funny at all. It was cheap and it hurt people.
Okay, follow up.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Follow up. Shout out to Special Little Nobodies for educating us. We just want to grow. We want to understand this shit. He said, my friend said it's an old saying to diss Jewish people saying pick up the quarters, meaning they are money grubbing. I thought it was something like that, but I didn't want to jump the gun on that. So that is kind of crazy. Like, I don't think I don't know. But the shit is wild to me. Like I saw that and like I was like, ooh. But
you don't even think about it. You know what I mean? You don't even think about it until everybody else starts talking about it and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you think, you're just like, oh, that's what they meant.
At first, there was like a little confusion. Like people were like, well, why is he reacting that way? Why is he like yelling and everything like that? And then like people were reposting the promo that he did when he was like in the rivalry. What was it with CM Punk?
CM Punk, I think.
When he said this.
Yeah.
So
no, that was this year?
That was
Danielson.
No, that was last year. I think.
Was it CM Punk?
To pick up the Jew boys. I could have swore that was this year.
I think it was.
Maybe I'm wrong,
bro. He don't look the same age. I'm gonna look it up. But
I be high, smoking a lot of weed, probably too much. I need to fix that. I need to work on me. So I'm very open to being wrong, but I could have swore that was this year.
But like, I don't know. Do we move on from this? Do they back clean up? Do they keep going to it? Like, how do we move on from this? Because I feel like we do need to move on from this. I'm like, we can't keep pushing the button on like, oh, we're gonna be controversial. Oh, we're gonna be in your face about certain shit. Sometimes you look at the general response, you just need to move, bro.
Tony Khan said that this is the rated R era of AEW. So not only is that like I don't know if that just means I'm bringing Edge in, and I thought it would be cute to say that we're moving into a new era and naming it the rated R era. He said that specifically. Like I'm not just using hyperbole. So since then we've got Christian saying go fuck yourself on TV. We've gotten Tony Khan. He said that shit, and then you got this segment with this roller quarters thing. You got Tony Storm over here, a little bit more scantily clad, as Right to Censor and Stevie Richards would say. You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of sexy silent film stuff. So I don't know.
Cujo might have something here. Cujo said, I just don't think wrestling is the right platform to get points like this across because it won't be met with the care that it deserves. Yes, wrestling is traditionally very crass, very kind of like Neanderthal, like the way that they approach certain things. Okay. So like, I don't think this is the best place to have like a storyline like that.
I think MJF is also like speaking at like some type of like MetLife Stadium thing, like against anti-Semitism, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like there was also that situation last year where he like made some weird comments about slavery and said that the Holocaust was way worse than that, and
he said that.
He said some shit where he was basically comparing slavery to the Holocaust and saying that this was worse than this because of yada, 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 yada. And I don't know, man. Like I try not to get into a lot of that stuff. Because like this moment that we had, this was a teachable moment. Shout out to Andre Chase. Like some of this stuff I just don't know about, especially with a lot of this shit going on right now with Israel and Palestine. Like I don't know if this is the right time for you to be trying to through wrestling. And like Cujo said, this might not be the proper medium for you to get some of these, you know what I'm saying, these isms and these points across, because they're gonna come out like this bullshit ass discourse that we have. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. It's hard.
And then at the end of the day, it takes away from the storyline that you have going with Jay White, because what you have going with Jay White right now is
backseat.
That's lightning in a bottle, bro. That shit is great. From the promos to the match is gonna be great. Like I just want them an uninterrupted, uninhibited like build to this without like any discourse or any like comments or anything like taken away from what they're doing, because they got something special here.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. That's wild.
Get it together, tread lightly. That's all you got to do. If you're gonna do shit like that, make sure you're dealing with people that's involved and find a way that you can do it because you have the money to do it. Or just don't do it at all if you can't figure a way to do it without fucking offending somebody.
Yeah,
that's true. Let's move forward, man. That's very touchy, like I said. But let's talk about some dope shit that they did, and I'll just run through a few points. Recently, we got Ricky Starks and Big Bill winning the AEW Tag Team titles on Collision this past week in a match against FTR. You know what I'm talking about? I believe Cash Wheeler has an injury. So at this point, it might not be wise to move forward with FTR as the tag team champions. I'm very interested to see what happens with these two as the champions, because it seems like a transitional reign. But I do want to congratulate the both of them, regardless, because this is Ricky Starks and Big Bill's first AEW championships. I know Ricky had the FTW title, but that's not recognized by the company, so that shit don't fucking matter. Sorry, Taz. Sorry, Hook. I'm just saying, it is what it is. But I think that's dope. You feel me? So I want to salute. I want to salute Big Bill and you feel me, Ricky Starks on that. And then I also want to salute to Hikaru Shida and Orange Cassidy, because on Dynamite, Hikaru Shida became the first 3-time AEW Women's World Champion, and Orange Cassidy became the first 2-time international champion. So I think those are two dope moments that happened. Sheeta F baby. Make sure you please say the baby, because the S is fine as fuck, nigga. What the fuck you thought?
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Shout out to her, man, because that Saraya reign was some ass. Like from the jump, I was like, bro, this is horrible. And everybody's celebrating. Dogs. Everybody was celebrating online. They were like, yo, this is the greatest. Like, not just because Sheeta won, because they were like, the reign of terror is over. Because, like, other than Sheeta, she just defended her title against Toni Storm a bunch of times, right?
It was like once.
Nah, I don't even think she had a match. Did she have a match? She didn't have a match against Toni Storm.
She had a match with Toni Storm for the title.
Unless she did.
I don't be.
I think it was just like once.
But yeah, man, people were really happy about that. But people were not happy about Orange Cassidy winning. I saw like a lot of people were like, well, why does he get to win? I really enjoyed the Rey Fenix win. Like, what is going on? Because originally it was supposed to be Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix, but Jon Moxley couldn't get cleared. So they ended up going forward with Orange Cassidy. Now, a lot of people's belief is that this is going to be a transition character-wise for Orange Cassidy, that he may be turning heel, because the way that he kind of like walked off, it was kind of like a little, you know, he had a little spice to it.
They said, I think Rey Fenix is hurt too, right? I think they said Rey Fenix might be dealing with something.
That's the story that they were trying to get over.
Yeah, like what were they selling? I think they were selling what was it the leg? Well, I thought they said he got like I thought he said like he had like a concussion or some shit. That's what I was like, damn.
Rey Fenix can do anything, bro.
Yo, he can do anything.
He can do everything.
He can do everything. He can literally do anything.
He can do whatever he likes. Yeah. But
Yuck.
You know, T.I. just won a fashion icon award. Like Atlanta presented this nigga T.I. with a fashion icon award.
I
for doing David Blaine tricks with a hat.
Bro, I know 20 niggas who dress like this.
Have you seen his clothing line? Do y'all remember Aku?
Aku? Yeah.
A king of oneself? Are you a king of oneself? If you are not a king of oneself, you probably don't understand T.I.'s fashion sense. You probably don't understand a floating hat. You feel me? A floating fitted, you know what I'm saying? 5950 going Yankee with it. Shout out to New Era. You feel me? It's a new era. You feel me? It's the rated R era.
It's the rated R era for T.I.
All right, man. Speaking of the rated R era.
Yeah, man. That shit sucks.
You got beat by Lola Vice.
Okay. That match, okay. I didn't really care too much for the Luchasaurus versus I was calling him Adam Page, Adam Copeland match. We got too many Adams over there. I didn't really care for this match. I don't know if you guys saw some of the things that happened during it. I know they tried to like look, Edge is doing shit that he didn't do over in WWE. Look, he hit a tornado DDT. Look at the diving spear off the steps. He ran over top of the steps and did that shit. I'm like, nigga, that spear still look like some ass, bro. But like the stuff that I cared about happened before the match with Christian Cage, because Christian Cage came out there and he fried up Edge within an inch of his life. This shit was nasty. Like, he came out there, he was like, yeah, this man got some real nerve trying to tell me Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne are gonna turn on me once they learn everything I know. He's like, it's not like you. I'm not like you. I didn't get a bunch of nobodies and misfits together, put them in suits, dress them up like Halloween, and try to tell them that they're tough guys. I was like, oh, this man's shitting on Judgment Day.
Oh, we shooting.
I was like, oh, and then then he took it on from that, and he was like, hey, look, like, Beth, put the new sheets on the bed. Tell the girls the new daddy coming home. I was like, yo, this man is putting AEW on his fucking back. I was like, I love this shit.
What did they do? He was like, oh, I just broke my damn leg. I got the team on my fucking back though. That was Christian. That was Christian. But you tell a man's wife to change the sheets because I'm coming over.
No. I'm coming over. I'm coming home. He's like, this is mine now.
I'm just coming, nigga.
I'm coming. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can hold me. Nobody can control.
Lyrics is crazy. Silk the Shocker is gross.
Fuck, man.
You tell
shout out to Grapsity.
Put the new sheets on the bed, cause you probably figured that, listen, I'm about to be their new dad because I'm gonna kill their dad or whatever. But telling the wife, like, yo, man, change the sheets. So not only are you giving her an order, you're giving her an order to get Lashley though.
Like, hey, go in there and make me a sandwich while you're at it.
Yeah. That boy slept in that nigga house.
They had a crazy ending to Dynamite. It was, you know what I'm saying, after this match, of course, y'all know Adam Copeland won. You feel me? Because, of course, this dinosaur is 65 million years old. Do you think he can actually have like a competitive physical contest? No, he can't. So the closer for this was basically a brawl between not only Christian Cage, Nick Wayne, Luchasaurus, Edge, Adam Copeland, the Mogul Embassy, and Hangman. Oh, by the way, no. By the way, Blackpool Combat Club was there too. So this is like one of those SmackDown endings where everybody come in and hit their finisher, you feel me, type shit. The show great. However, I will say overall, Christian Cage, 100% the star of this show. He opened the show and said, yo, fuck that. I'm in the production truck. Y'all already know what it is. I'm the TNT champion. I made a phone call. I said, hey, no commercials for the first 35 minutes or whatever the fuck, because I said whatever the fuck I said, nigga. And I was like, yo, he's going crazy.
before you came back, me and CJ kind of like touched on that. It was wild that he was over there at the beginning of Dynamite where Cody was on NXT announcing the Dusty Classic and talking about his father. I'm like, bro, this man is a fucking menace. They was like, hey, we got Cody starting off the show. He was like, hey, put me in the production truck right now, bro. And so, put me in there right now, bro.
Open the door.
What do we do? Cody, like y'all said, you feel me, was going crazy. Opened up NXT. He was the special guest general manager. NXT. What were the ratings, bro? NXT did what, 900 and something.
Like 960 to like
no. Like, I think it was 921,000.
To like
921 and Dynamite did 609. Who won?
No.
Demo rating. We could throw the demos out there. We could throw the demos out there.
Look at that's important.
And
that's important that they say, right? They say the demos is important. So the demos for NXT was 0.32. The demo for Dynamite was 0.26. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not paying these niggas to push product. You feel me? As soon as you see a Public Enemies commercial on Dynamite or Raw or SmackDown or NXT, then you feel me, we can have a conversation about ratings like we actually give a fuck, because then it'll be affecting our pockets. You feel me? But until then, who gives a fuck? Hey, who had the better show? AEW or NXT?
Let's get
NXT had Lola Vice on it. So I don't know if y'all seen that.
Like you said, Cody kicked off the show announcing the Dusty Classic and announcing that he was going to be the general manager for the night. And he kicked off the show by booking Ilya Dragunov versus Dominic Mysterio for the NXT championship right off the bat. He also like throughout the night he interacted with the talent or whatever. He's walking backstage. He booked the Bada Bing Bada Boom tag team battle royal. What else did he do? He booked a couple of other matches. I can't.
It's a little questionable too,
think about it right now, but
I don't know. But he got away with that shit. But it's just, I mean, I know that's his character and all, but sheesh, that's a hell of a fucking match title. And Shawn Michaels written all over it.
He definitely does. He was like, yo, man, they was talking in an accent. He was like, look, man, I'm from Georgia, man. Like, y'all got to tell me what the fuck y'all saying, man. I don't know none of this shit. He sound like Booker T. Like, hey, man, y'all got to get me up to speed.
Yo, bro. What they have? What is it? Oscar fought. Oscar and Roxanne had a match and it wasn't long enough, but Oscar, did her thing. Shout out to Oscar. She was going to get your ass over here and get choked up.
Continues to be undefeated at NXT.
Yep. Streaks last forever.
Yep. Let me see. Let's move. The match was good. We had John Cena pull up in his Honda, walking through the NXT parking lot. Got a care in the world. He's like, who gonna jump me, bro? Who gonna jump the fucking goat, nigga? Can't say nigga, but
pulled up Cricket in his Kia Spectra, hop right out, you know what I'm saying? Threw the keys at one NXT person to go park his car. Like,
bro,
hey, park my car.
My nigga said John Cena pulled up in his Geo Metro. You feel me?
Park Cricket.
There was some John confusion Cena on the timeline, bro.
In his Buick LeSabre, he pulled up in a
pull up in his Honda Ridgeline, you know what I'm saying? Ready for war.
Isn't he like the voice of
Yes, he is.
Honda or something like that?
Yes, he is.
Because I was like, I knew I wasn't going crazy. Because I heard niggas was like, why'd he put up in a Honda? Why'd they show the logo and everything like that? And I was like, isn't this nigga got like signed a Honda?
So on Sundays, I be eating Rotel dip while the bitch be rubbing my dick. And then when we watching football. And so, you feel me? It's what? You feel me? It is what it is. You feel me? And the Honda commercial come on, and I say, while I'm getting my dick rubbed, I say, that's John Cena, right?
That's the most niggerish thing I've heard in my life, nigga. So I'm sitting there eating dip out of a can, right?
This episode has gone off the rails, bro. Hey,
Just let you
hey,
know
where
how
the fuck
this
was
thing
he at,
goes.
man? Where the fuck was he at?
Lola Vice, nigga.
What was we at in the car? Nah. We had I mentioned Dragon Off and Dominic Mysterio. They had their little match.
Yeah.
They had their little match. Rhea Ripley was interfering in the match. Trick Williams had to come out, even odds. Hey, I gotta tell you, man, like Trick Williams, like when they get him up to the main roster, this man gonna flourish. Like he pulls Rhea Ripley off of the apron, she falls into his arms, and they're kind of looking at each other for a second. He cracks this like little smile for a millisecond before she jumps out of his arms. I was like, this man is incredible.
Just like a little,
it's like,
hey, smart guy smiles.
You know what's going on? Yo, hey. I was like, bro, this man is incredible, man. But they brought down LA Knight to be the special guest ref for this match.
Cause they were pulling, like, I didn't even know he was going to be there.
No, they didn't announce it. That was just like a spur of the moment thing. It's like, hey, LA Knight's here. No promo, no like backstage interview, whatever. Man just came down, ref the match, and then left.
This the problem, bro. This is the problem, bro. I'm sorry. This is the problem with a lot of diehard AEW fans, right? The matches, bro.
I said that. I did.
Listen. I'm sorry. Tony Khan said, "Yo, they got star power. They got the Undertaker. They got John Cena. They got Asuka. He said, you know what I love? He went into his fucking shell and said, wrestling. Minoru Suzuki is my answer." And I said, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
Yo, man, like Minoru Suzuki, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, like Minoru Suzuki as like, yo, break glass in case of emergency. I'm not against it.
It's a horrible plan if you're talking about TV ratings and trying to draw eyeballs to your product. I'm just saying, bro. This dinosaur nigga has a funny little. Listen, he's a great wrestler. Luchasaurus is a great wrestler. He's not a main event talent, bro. He's not a main event talent. And I'm gonna keep it $150. Like what bruh say? What bruh say? And then we can spin move into it. You feel me in a second? But what Dave Meltzer's say? Edge not moving the fucking needle, nigga. He ain't selling no fucking tickets. Nigga, nobody's tuning in specifically for, and I'm not trying to be like that. You feel me? Because that's my nigga. And I was on this motherfucker a couple of weeks ago saying Edge don't need to go to AEW to quote unquote finish his career with Christian Cage, because Christian Cage not gonna walk off into the sunset with this nigga. Yeah. And Christian said exactly what I said. I don't need you. You need me. And this, I'm just saying, overall, you gotta think star power. How can you book your talent in the best possible situations? You feel me? And matches on top of matches ain't your fucking answer. It's not.
Hey.
Arm drag, arm bar, 1,000 moves.
Go ahead, Ben. Tell this nigga in the comments right here that he's fucking tripping, and he's been going fucking crazy.
High in the building, bro. Like I was like, yo, this nigga in the fucking building. This nigga be terrorizing the timeline with the AI Shawn Michaels and the AI Tony Khan and Triple H and all that shit. What's going on, bro? In a fucking building, nigga. Like
mad. Know what this looked like? This felt like the Cowboys in the Niners game.
Bro, you fucking sick.
I
wanted the Cowboys to win that game. Side note, before we get back into wrestling, I wanted the Cowboys to win because I wanted the Eagles to be the only undefeated team in the league. But you know, they got fucked up. But
just like what Grant was saying, like, listen, you can't. You can scheme your way out of anything, but if you ain't got the dudes to do it, nigga, like what is it? It doesn't mean anything. So you can book all the title changes that you want to do. Because when we talked about it a couple of weeks ago, it was like, who do you think is going to do better? I was like, John Cena, and that's all I said. And I was like,
yo,
and that was before I knew. That was before I knew fucking Undertaker.
Hey,
Undertaker with his knotless braid, with his little fake ponytail braid.
Bro, that's a European Symphony number 12. I ain't seen one.
Oh, get in the real quick, Ben, and I'll let you cook. You can go ISO. Gresh said HBK said HBK stands for Happy Birthday Khan. He said, this nigga said, oh, I just thought about it. Every Tuesday is my birthday. So fuck it. You coming on my fucking day. All right, Ben, go ahead. ISO, go ahead, cook, please.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is insane. Speaking of, like, I think when he had mentioned John Cena, I think CJ mentioned John Cena. Right after this match, we get a little segment between John Cena, Carmelo Hayes, and Trick Williams. We're kind of like furthering the whole Trick Williams, like stepping out into like his own thing. And Carmelo Hayes was back there, and he was like, "Yo, we got John Cena here." Like, he was apologizing to Trick Williams for not being involved in his match, not having his back against Judgment Day. Trick was like, "Hey man, like, don't sweat it. We got John Cena right here." And John Cena was leaning to the "you can't see me." Dirk's like, "Oh, y'all can't see me." And like Trick Williams, like, after Carmelo was like, "Yo, I gotta get ready for my match," he was like, "Yo, when did you know it was your time, like, to step out, like, and go on your own?" John Cena put his arm around this man. It's like, "Hey, come on, man. I'll give you the secrets." Like, this shit right here, like AEW, like, they had the matches. Like, don't get me wrong, the matches were great over there. They cooked, whatever. But this show had the moments because they basically told you who they thought are going to be the next up when it comes to the main roster, who's going to be the stars, like, when it comes up, because they were prominently showing you Trick Williams, they're prominently showing you Carmelo Hayes, they're prominently showing you Braun Breaker throughout the show. And then we had Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman had a little segment where Paul Heyman was talking to him. He was like, "Hey, bro, I knew your daddy. Fuck him. I knew your uncle."
That's what he said.
Like, he's like, "Yo, man, you the best of both of them." He's like, "Yeah, you gonna cook when you get on the main roster." And this nigga Braun Breaker is a fucking menace. He's like, "Yeah, I know."
John Breaker.
I know it.
Duh. See my spear?
And he was like, yo, when you get up there, he's like, man, he's like, he didn't say it, but you can kind of like feel it, like when you read between the lines. He was like, "Yo, man, when you get up there, like, call your boy."
Yeah, I'll let your boy. You know what I'm saying? This tribal chief nigga getting old. You know what I mean, I don't like the way he talks to me. So, I'm just gonna talk to you worse. I'm like, yeah, that's probably true, but still, man,
y'all peep NXT Anonymous caught Paul Heyman backstage with Ava.
Oh yeah, layers.
You know the vibes. We've been doing the damn thing. You feel me? We've been doing the damn thing. You feel me? 3 years, like Drew McIntyre said, 3 years. You feel me? We got to switch it up,
bro. But I saw a lot of people speculating because they were like, "Well, this might be their way to get The Rock involved in the storyline. She joins the bloodline. Roman Reigns is talking to her crazy, and The Rock shows up to save her." I'm like, bro, The Rock. I'm like, she joined a whole fucking cult. The Rock didn't blink his eyes. I'm like, so you think this man gonna care if she goes to the bloodline? I'm like, this man gonna be running through a jungle come SummerSlam season. I'm not SummerSlam season, come WrestleMania season. I'm like, bro, like, and on top of that, I'm like, yo, I don't know if I want that match like at this WrestleMania at this time. I don't know if like you have enough like time to adequately build it for me. Like The Rock popping in, niggas was like, "Oh man, he gonna show up to WrestleMania." Like, nah, the strike is over. He going back.
The Pebble joins the bloodline. That's funny.
You know, he was like, and Paul Heyman was doing like during the video. Paul Heyman was like, "Yo, man, I know they can't hear us in here. Let me show niggas what I'm talking about." He pointed to the back of his phone and started doing his fingers across it. He was like, "Yo, the bloodline. Like, yo, man, like, hey, man, you want a little job? You know, maybe your Uncle Paul."
It was over there talking like NBA players after the game, just like, "Yo, just like, yeah, you know, I want you to join the bloodline, right? You know, the bloodline. You know, you like your daddy like that, don't you, right?"
Yo,
He just like,
I don't know why you doing that and having the jersey on at the same time.
Oh yeah,
Like,
perfect.
really? That's exactly how it
Bueno.
be. That's
Like,
exactly
look,
how
we
it
don't
be.
care what you're
Yeah.
saying. Niggas be like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to the club, you know what I mean? About to go to you know about to go to Ruth Chris real quick, you know what I'm saying? Get 4 steaks, nigga. Like, damn, Zion. Like, yeah, just 4. Like it's all right, man. Let's talk about I want to talk about the real NXT, all right? Lola Vice was on TV, okay? She had the highest rating for everything. I think her shit beat Edge's shit, right? You know what they try to say? They try to say,
Really?
Were they on at the same time?
They said whenever she was on, she outdrew whatever segment or the little main event segment or some shit like that. But like,
I thought the main event, I thought Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker was going head to head with Edge and Luchasaurus.
Yeah.
No, Lola Vice outdrew Adam Copeland. Yeah,
because
that's crazy, bro.
And she's
also,
nice though.
Also, was it the fucking Hangman and Jay White match, MJF promo, lowest rated part of the show.
Ooh,
champion. See, this is exactly what Keeks be. Keeks was right, yo. She might be right, yo. She be know, yo. My sister knows what she talking about, yo.
Hey, Keeks said, "Without Adam Cole, I fear he's not him." I said, "Damn, man. Damn, man."
Maybe it's the belt. You think the belt's been carrying him?
We'll have to see, man. Listen, Lola Vice can carry me. Okay.
Yes.
Nia Jax can carry me.
The best pure strikers in pro wrestling today.
You try to pick up a big bitch and it didn't work.
You just gotta either let her roll on top of you or just kind of.
I've tried and failed, but it was fun.
Well, you like one of them garage parties. You know what I'm saying? You should be back you against the wall like a fucking Dragon Ball Z fight. Nigga just like, oh shit, I'm cracking the foundation of this house. Sorry, Lauren.
So Ben, let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
Braun Breaker had a face-off with the Undertaker.
Yeah, after the match.
Does this help him at all? Like, what's the payoff for Braun Breaker taking a choke slam from the Undertaker?
Okay, so if you look back over the Undertaker's career, he has this theme with younger wrestlers where he'll fuck them up, but then he'll come out and he'll shake your hand and be like, yeah, like, or he'll like dunk on you or whatever, and that's a sign of basically like, yo, this is the next guy up. That's like him co-signing whoever. Like, this is like an Undertaker co-sign. And then on top of that, Braun Breaker is like 25, 26. This nigga probably volunteered to take the choke slam from the Undertaker. He's like, I'll do it. Because there was a moment where Undertaker looks over at Carmelo Hayes when he's like laughing in the corner, where I really thought he was going to be like, I know you ain't laughing, and like yoke him up with some shit like that. I was really scared about that for a second, but I really think this whole like him choke slamming him and like talking shit to him or whatever was like, oh, like him like kind of co-signing him, like, yeah, like yeah, I'm fucking this guy up right now, but he next up, like on there, like, yeah, like I'm beating his ass, but like when I'm backstage, I'm like, yeah, man, this kid, he the truth. Like, that's what I think it was. But the match itself, it was like this common theme. Like, it wasn't matches, it was moments, because the whole show, like we said, they put all the faith in Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker, Trick Williams. Like, they already told you, like, these are the next guys up. This is what we're doing. John Cena showed up. So Sikoa pulled up and was like, hey, standing on business, nigga.
Yeah, I don't like none of you niggas. Yo, I don't even like Paul right now. But I'm here though. I want to watch.
Yo, man, we stand on business, nigga. Like, that's what he. And then John Cena's like, we don't see him anymore because like he was fighting with Solo Sikoa, and like you leave Carmelo Hayes out there by himself, and like, yeah, he won the match. It was cool. They did like a cool send off after the show was over. because USA Network was like, "Hey, look, we got to show Hellboy for like the 4th time like this month. So you guys are gonna need another episode of SVU. Like we need to show like the second G.I. Joe movie with Marlon Wayans like for like the 8th time this month. You guys please get the fuck off the air."
Tony Khan told somebody that he thinks with the NXT show last night that HBK absolutely lost the Booker of the Year award. What did y'all?
Yeah, that fake AI picture of him holding shit with the cigar.
Why is he out here giving a fuck about Booker of the Year awards and telling us about what Cage Match thinks of these shows, not 24 hours removed from this fucking why does this shit matter to this nigga?
Bruh.
Why does it matter to this nigga? You are a fucking billionaire. Why do you care about these niggas on the internet telling you about your show?
Drake?
They don't. Oh, God. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it, bro. This nigga really is out here punching up, throwing temper tantrums, talking about, well, I don't give a fuck if you watch the show or not, buddy. You don't follow me.
Yeah, that was some girl shit. Like, that was some girl shit.
He was using girl math.
Yeah, girl math.
Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? You don't follow me. Why are you commenting?
My 15 matches is way better than having the biggest stars in wrestling history. What are you talking about?
Wrestling promoter math. Hey.
WP math.
Hey.
All right, man. So,
but yeah, man, that was the show, man. That was the show. That was a little Tuesday Night Wars. You can decide like who win because like I don't give a fuck about ratings. It just comes down to like whose show did you enjoy more? If you enjoyed NXT, good for you. If you enjoyed AEW, good for you. That was the show who won whatever in your house. I know I was thankful the whole time. I was like, thank God this shit ain't on the same day every week. Because watching both at the same time is fucking exhausting.
Oh my God. Like you try to switch back and forth. Like Prime might remind you of Mondays or the Wednesday Night Wars was a landslide because the niggas were getting their heads kicked in until Shawn Michaels got there. And hey, didn't Undertaker look like a nigga that got called into work on his day off? Like he just pulled up. He was just like, oh man, can't believe I'm doing this again, blood. Like I told the family I wasn't gonna get on the ribs anymore. I had passed the message down to my son, but now they still need me to do it. He was just moving. He was just moving, just like, man, don't talk to me, man. I'm gonna cuss everybody out in here when I get into this house,
bro.
Benjamin,
hey, yo,
what is the question of the week?
Question of the week.